people are starting to understand how good tariffs are for us.
Yeah, all of that was a lie about how busy he is, about the fact that people love tariffs. Have you seen the polls? I know Donald Trump has. He's been complaining about them on Truth Social, which he also had time to do, but he didn't have time to think about his wife for her birthday yet again. If like every couple, I think should have their own little traditions. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think one of their most time-honored traditions as a sham couple is him ignoring her birthday and her pretending not to care, or maybe not actually caring at all. Because he's gonna take her for dinner on the plane, which honestly, I don't even believe, like I guess for once they were actually on a plane together going to the Pope's funeral. But like eating on a 14-hour flight together, that's not a cool, thoughtful birthday dinner. You have to eat. You're on the plane. It's just normal food. And no, like, okay, you're busy. You're not gonna go to the mall. But like, how many people do you have working for you? Like 1,000? One of them can't go on Amazon and buy her a present or whatever. Now, look, I know what many of you are thinking. This is a shallow thing to criticize. And to that I say, shut up. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Their relationship is a lie. It's ridiculous. And I know on some level it must bother Donald Trump that he's never experienced true reciprocal love. And so I'm gonna shove that in his piggy little face as much as I can because I wanna hurt him because he's hurting so many people. Sorry, I was supposed to pretend that this was actually substantive. It's not. It's spiteful, but that's what we've got, JR. Now that said, as I said, he has often forgotten about her birthday. So let's take a look at this.
Well, good morning, and I picked a very, very special day because it's Melania's birthday. So I said, let's do it on Melania's birthday. So happy birthday to Melania.
All right, hopefully there'll be visits in between, but have you decided on, or do you want to tell us what you got her?
Well, I better not get into that because I may get in trouble. Maybe I didn't get her so much. I'll tell you what, she has done. I got her a beautiful card. You know, I'm very busy to be running out looking for presents, okay?
I want to start by wishing my wife, Melania, a very happy birthday. It'd be nice to be with her, but I'm at a courthouse for a ring trial.
Yeah, I think for that one, don't send a message. I think when you're there because of the mistress, ignore that one. Play it low key at that point. But yeah, it just every year he's busy. Can't plan ahead, can't dispatch his assistant or whatever. By the way, 2023, he didn't post any True Social messages about her birthday, but he did post a message about the E. Jean Carroll case, and the sexual assault. Dude, like, just could you not talk about the fact that you sexually assaulted this woman on your wife's birthday? She's already been through so much. Anyway, Jared, what do you think?
He's like, you know what, my wife, a birthday, you know, I'll take her to dinner, you know, once she finally answers my texts and phone calls and anything else I put out. For some reason, she keeps returning everything I sent her with a bunch of emojis. It's like it includes a middle finger, and like for some reason she keeps calling me an eggplant. I don't know why. It's crazy. Maybe she means she must go to dinner. I don't know. This guy, everyone's seen it and's known it. The degree to which these two kind of aren't really near each other. And when we're talking about time, how much time Donald Trump has, he has time every damn weekend because this guy's on a golf course. This guy's hanging out with someone else that he wants to, is a fan of, like Saquon Barkley, as I mentioned before. He's got all kinds of time for other people, and he probably would have time for Melania if she had time for him. Again, this is all just clear, obvious, as you said, petty speculation about what it is that's going on. But we do this all the time with presidents. Part of the thing that people say that it enthralls them about a president, look at the great family man he is. Look at that First Lady and all this stuff. So yeah, we can bring it up because this is always one of those things that promotes people to be the better president or someone that folks should look up to or base your family around. All that BS that we've always done, which I've always thought was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we can bring it up because it's used as a way to promote this guy. Yeah. He's fake. He's fake in every realm that he is. So it's fine that he doesn't want to get his wife things. It's fine he forgets about her birthday. I don't really care. But stop promoting it as if he's some kind of good guy or some kind of family man who hangs out with his children. Please, come on, let's keep it real.
Exactly. Look, he could just be a bachelor or whatever. It's not like one isn't better than the other. People make different choices. It's the lying. And honestly, like I blame him. As a husband, you should care about your wife or whatever. But also, like, he does have a lot of staff, and this happens every year. they could help him out a little bit, like remind him not just 5 seconds before a hit with Brian Kilmeade, like remind him a couple days before, or help him out even more. Tell him like, hey, Ivanka's birthday is next week. You want to choose a present? And then he'll choose a present for Ivanka, and then you just send it to Melania. And I know what you're thinking, it'll probably be something grotesquely sexual, but that's okay. That will pretend as if he and Melania have a sexual relationship. It actually works out pretty well.